Hello everyone. Sorry I'm late today. We had people here repairing some stuff in our house, or like fixing the AC, so I couldn't start streaming until they were all finished. But I'm here. I made it. Let me just get my... Oh, the redacted event. I didn't realize end zone only 21 hours. Okay. Let me tweet out that I'm live. Okay. Tweeted that I'm live. Alright. Let's get to playing. Morning unconscious sleep. I got woken up pretty early because my family was spamming messages in the group chat at 6 a.m. That was not nice. Love the reels. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting me back into Siege. What the hell is that new video title? It's a little bit of clickbait.
I just love decks, bro.
If you actually watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. People got to remember that the title has to be super engaging to get people to click on it. So, I dropped my apple. I was trying to pinch it, and then it just slipped. Thank you for the 5 months at tier 2. How do I pronounce your name, actually? Nusiru? Or is it just New 51? I just assume people use numbers as letters. No, we're just assuming the patch is out in a week, blob, based off the schedule they gave, but could be out later. We'll see. If it's what a sub on Twitch, well, Gary sub because the video's gonna be amazing. I usually just go right in cornball. Our teammate really wants us to do hammam. Hummus. I'd say 7 represents the letter T more than 1 does. 1 is more of an I or an O. I'll turn off my preview. It's stuttery. Much respect from New Zealand. It's 5 a.m. Bro, go to sleep. Or I guess you could be waking up. If you're a fellow blue-collar worker like myself. You would never guess where I am right now. Probably at a bar. I'm getting wasted, just like your potential. Surely I got 1 kill here, right? Come back. just need like 1, maybe 2 clips of me getting a C4 kill here. Guys, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get it since he already walked fully in. Down. This is destructible. Holy triple. Punch the double. As I finally went away. Man, I just want someone to go to the Hammam Dome so I can see 4 of them. Is that too much to ask? Said, I guess I'm zimming. I mean, people are pretty proud of it on console. He's planting, right? Oh, no, he didn't go in. Why would he use the Rams and then not go in? The Rams would have disabled the lasers. Hi, Josh. Josh, we might need you to do a wellness check on Jack. Jack said in chat, you'll never guess where I am. Oh, wait, never mind. He actually did say something. He's 38,000 feet in the sky flying. Never mind. Jack's just doing one of his many weekly trips. What the hell, Isis? Alright. Very unlikely I get a C4 kill here, but you never know. Your Kelvin arc? That's the fire guy, right? Oh wait, no. Wasn't that Inferno or something? So YouTube videos, I'm not used to all these loading screens. Yeah, the awkward blue screen where we just sit here and we're like, alright, are we gonna play or not? There's guy. Why is that a bad thing? Is he considered overpowered or something? So we learned that a lot of his funny comments are stolen from chat. Renyard thinking he's one of the funny comments and just copy and paste what he says in Twitch chat into YouTube chat. phone finally went up there, but there's someone on the window, so I can't even do it. Uh-oh. Just came from the left side. I was waiting for that buck the entire time. Oh, we even had a camera here watching it. Unfortunate. Exactly, Frog. I told you. No, stream mode's still working, but my friends were complaining because too many of us were using it, so no one could tell who was who. So we put on the setting where it just shows our real name, but we have stream mode on. Man of your word, Frog. Appreciate it. Also, Ben, I thought you only played Street Brawl or whatever on Deadlock. Why are you banning people? Bro, switching it up. You think for 19 pounds it would be Starlink quality? If your Wi-Fi is not that good, then it is Starlink quality. Jack don't know. Pretty sure Starlink's like max download rate is like 50 megabits. And that's only if it's ideal conditions. Okay, also is Pro League on? I keep forgetting. Need to leave it on for my drops. It is on. Wait, they have drops, right? Keep doing new drops like every 2 days. We've only been playing the real mode recently. Was playing Street Brawl to get people into the game. Yeah, there's esports packs Gothic on the main broadcast, the Rainbow Six channel. Please. Please go to the dome. Damn, no one wants to go here, really. Why is someone breaking in down here? I thought she was gonna go for the plant and I was gonna get the person who's downed. Oh, he was just in there the whole time. unfortunate. Bro, why did no one want to go to the dome? I literally just need one C4 clip of this. That's all I need for the video. And no one goes there. One dome clip, please. Just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. You can throw the C4 through the dome and kill someone outside. That's all I need. Twitch on mobile has been rough recently. It's okay, Josh. You got your real friends in the Discord. Get some paid actors like Marley or Roy. You're right. I added in the Roy. Also, Gothic, you're an Elevate fan? After what they've done where they imported a whole team to APAC just to lose terribly at SI? No. Also, to quickly explain, since I see someone in YouTube chat was asking what I'm supposed to be doing there. So, if someone goes on drone here, or no, sorry, not here. Wrong dome. Here, if you go on drone on any of these parts, you can throw a C4 up through this little window from below. So from down there, you throw a C4, it goes through this window, lands outside, and kills them. Trying to make that happen. Where's the zombie? Okay. Does she have the diffuser? She does not. I don't know why we didn't just get the diffuser and walk in. We had sight. The zombie was off site. Do I think anyone in the world is watching my stream on a plane mid-flight other than Jack? There's gotta be at least 10 people in chat right now who are all on planes, right?
Zombie.
I hope casino will be less pro catered. Guaranteed, if it's less pro catered, the map won't be good. The casual maps are fun, but no one wants to play them consistently. Like, the reason we enjoy them, or most of us enjoy them, is because we only play them once in a while. If you had to play all these pro maps all the time, or these casual maps all the time, you'd get tired of them. You'd be like, I just don't want to do this. Because like I enjoy the random times I get playing house, whatever. But if I had to play plane all the time in ranked, I'd blow my brains out. I don't think I'm actually gonna go lion. I'll go Bravo since they brought in Averni. When is mid-season patch? It should be next week. I would assume next Tuesday. We also have the R6 dev like panel that they'll be streaming on Friday that I'll be watching. I think it goes live at noon, so I'll be going live a little bit before noon. I'll react to it and then post it on YouTube for Saturday, and I assume that will cover mid-season patch, anti-cheat, content, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, bro. No need to shoot down that entire door from so far while a teammate's crossing. Oh my god, he was actually just waiting there. I didn't see him, but he was waiting. I didn't even see her there. Last one's outside. Not even in the building. Don't worry, he got in. I was gonna smoke him out and then crawl in. Do I think it ruined Fortress? What, that they reworked it? I think Fortress is actually really good now. Do my mid-season patch predictions have even the slightest amount of intel from UB? I haven't made any predictions. I don't even know what to predict. Other than I think DMRs are going to get nerfed. That's about it. But no, they usually don't tell us stuff like early. Or like specifics. They'll just be like, you know, content's coming around this time. I'm like, okay. But they won't be like, hey, just so you know, this person's getting nerfed by this and this and this. Like, we don't usually hear that stuff. Canada has a Labrador City? Jack, are you sure you're not talking about Labrador the province? Newfoundland, aka Labrador? This gameplay is higher than my hopes. haven't even really been doing anything. Just kind of been hanging around. The issue is, though, right now, DMRs are also a big issue on attack. So if they nerf DMRs, they need to nerf them on both sides. Obviously, DMRs on defense are really, really bad, but, like, the meta right now on attack is literally just bring a DMR if you have one. Which is factually better. Where the fuck is Ace going? I think A's about to go die. What would that be? Probably a Fenrir. Oh. He didn't fucking get it. We lost the diffuser. Oh. Well, that's not good. Could just play around diffuser. He was all the way in the back. But guys, all we gotta play is the diffuser. But my team keeps trying to go for kills. I'm gonna tell him that. He's saying this map is cheeks. It's not cheeks. My team is just bad and refuses to play diffuser. Worst part is we have a champ on our team and 2 emeralds. Well, at least it gives me more chance to try to get the C4 kill. Tuberose weapon, the one you always bring, is bad. It's not bad, it's really good. It's bad for the game. When is the patch? It'll probably be Tuesday of next week. Also, for the people earlier who are still confused with the C4. There it is. Just like that. I just need one person to go on the balcony and sit there. I can do it on this window, that window, that window. One of those three. Jack, what do you think the answer is? Because I can guarantee you're wrong. Hear them rappelling up. No, stop running away. Come to the dome. Yes. Come back, come back, come back. No. He's actually gonna try to push in. Oh, okay. No, he's already in. Well, guys, my hopes and dreams are being absolutely crushed right now. Crushed like Josh's head between a girl's thighs. It's over.
I just love Dex, bro.
Pretty sure they're planting. Can't even see for that. Oh, but it don't matter, no. Damn. Spent the whole round waiting for the C4. No one wants to go over there. Hi, Keener. For the 95 months. I don't know. I've only once in my life upgraded from what's it called? Economy, and it was only because I got it for $200 on a 6-hour flight. I have otherwise only ever flown economy. We're just going to... I don't know what I want to do. How do I feel about an underground metro / subway map? Bro, bring that to Battlefield 6, please. Operation Metro. That's all I need.
I just love Dex, bro.
Also, Pro League has crazy viewership today. 21,000 viewers. That's crazy. I know it's Secret versus Falcons, but that's crazy viewership. Thanks for the 47 months, T-Bird Monet. I'll reinstall Battlefield 6 when they add Metro. Ben acting like he's gonna play anything other than Deadlock. Ben Smite. You're missing out? Really not. The only time I'll ever, like, be willing to pay for an upgraded seat is if it's a really long flight and when we get back I have to drive. Otherwise it's just like, I don't know. As the old saying goes, everyone on the plane gets there at the exact same time. Not to mention, like, when economy is say 1,200 and then business class is 6,000, yeah, I'm not spending that extra 5K. Maybe to people like you, Jack, that 5K don't mean anything, but for your average everyday person like myself, 5K do be a lot. Oh, Buck's already taken this. He's just crouched in the corner. Oh. Give myself one more chance for that C4. Surely this time. There's just a blue collar guy, that's true. Actually, maybe I won't get the one more chance for the C4. Nope. That was 8 rounds of nothing. I just wanted the C4 kill. Literally the only reason I wanted to play that map. Not that it's a bad map, but that's the only thing I got going for me right now. Okay. Let's see what I get next. Map is too loud. That I can kind of agree with. I noticed when I went Nook Invisible that it was like I had a lot of weird ambient sounds. What do I think of the DLSS 5 situation? Is that the whole YouTube copyright strike thing that I've heard about? Or is it something else? So how many packs have I gotten from drops? Let's find out. 8. And how many can I get right now? 5 more. The AI improvement of games. Oh, I mean that I don't know. That's already been out for a while, or they've talked about that for a while. I mean, just don't run it. I thought you were talking about the fact that, what was it, a news outlet used the clip of the DLSS 5 that was posted everywhere and then claimed it was theirs, and then copyright struck every single YouTube video, including Nvidia's video, that showed off that technology. So the original like promo got taken down by some like third-party copyright strike. Insane. I can take a trip to New York right now. There's a wait, what? Oh, fuck. There is a girl out there I know that I would love to meet. All right, donut. No need to lie. No one here has a girl. Ever heard of this moment? I think it just happened like 2 days ago. I'm a girl. Am I your first female audience member? No, we actually surprisingly do have at least a few girls in chat. I like to imagine it's more than the other Siege channels, and I like to credit that to my calm demeanor, but I honestly just think it's probably more likely, it's probably the same percentages, but more likely they talk in chat because my chat's more mature. I can't imagine what it'd be like to speak as a girl in, like, say, Skittles chat, where everyone there is a kid and they just get horny at the thought of a girl. Got a baby on the way in June? The fuck, Mark? That's terrible planning. Rank 3.0 comes out in June. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're gonna need to delay that baby. Is comp still bad, or are you waiting for rank 3.0? I mean, I just don't play rank solo. Rank solo queue. Literally, look at any other streamer who plays rank solo queue and they're just miserable all the time. And then they go around and go like, why don't you play rank solo queue? If you don't play ranked, you're not playing Siege. It's like, bro, you're miserable. I don't want to play rank solo queue. Sounds awful. Also, a girl here, it definitely helps that people here don't seem creepy. Well, like Peter said, they are creepy, but just towards other guys. Also, they just don't let the creepy out here. I've heard some of the things that Peter has said behind closed doors, and let's just say, not many girls would be talking if they heard what he said. Same with Ben. Baby tries to come out early, just push it back inside. It works like, yeah, it's like a piece of bread. Just put it back in the oven. Make it a little burnt, but that's okay. This guy's projecting. Yeah, you guys can deny it all you want. Peter, I got the chat logs in our Discord. The images sent by you. Peter and Ben are angles. Are they obtuse? Acute? What kind of angles are they? Damn, obtuse. Wait, where do you repel? Oh, it was there? I thought it was on the skylight. Jinx's YouTube chat is so unmoderated. It's just bot spams and racists. I feel like most of the content creators I've seen that have started streaming on both YouTube and Twitch just don't even look at YouTube chat. They're like, Twitch chat's the only one that matters. YouTube is just an alternative to view on, so that's unmoderated and everything. Bro, are you kidding me? Guy wants me, he's gonna have to come all the way down here for me. Did he come all the way down here for me? Oh, that's Amos. I mean, IQ could easily come down here and kill me, but if she does that, she's just going to be out of time. There's no way she actually hunts me. nap time. As someone who earned their master's in data science and has a deeper understanding of AI than most, NVIDIA's DLSS may be unintentionally slightly sexist and racist. If you look back at their video, the characters that DLSS 5 looked best on, still bad, were the white male characters. This is most likely because NVIDIA trained their AI on a non-diverse data set. Do you think it's more likely that it was a non-diverse data set, or do you think it's more likely that they trained it on the internet? They banned Echo. I didn't even do anything. I got 0 kills, 0 assists. I think it's more likely that it was trained on the internet, and obviously the internet, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading our group chat where we're talking about Kit's D&D adventure last night. Kit joined Priest and Lonnie for their D&D campaign. And all I heard about was how Kit was trying to fuck everyone. And by everyone, I mean the one girl. Luckily, Valkyrie went to go get hatches. There were 2 girls. You just targeted 1. Even worse. We're not helping the case earlier about the one girl saying, no one's creepy here. And then we made everyone sound creepy in here. I mean, wasn't it just his normal black and white camera, Ben? It's literally what every one of his streams are like. Non-fan doesn't even know. Still better than the average Siege player, but yes, slightly creepy. Oh, they got the hatch. I don't think I'm visible from the hatch. They have a Deimos again. Because why wouldn't they? It's not good that the entire team is on this side. Uh-oh. He didn't even see me. He panicked through the nade because the Valkyrie ran right next to me. I hate it here. Alright, I'll actually play now. I keep trying to do fun, dumb strats, but I feel like it's just not working today. Rome is Oryx. Can we appreciate the guy's name is Rochard, or Rockhard Charizard. Also, Ben's saying he wants to make lunch, but he's out of Dr. Pepper. What does he do? Ben, have you considered water? Thoughts? Also, I need to say, water without gamer subs in it. Unfortunately, that is a caveat you have to say for them. Mid-season patches next week. Or should be next week. It should be Tuesday. I assume that's why they're having the dev panel on Friday, but who knows. What happened to the marketplace? People basically hacked the game and gave everyone infinite credit, so they shut down the marketplace until they can fix everything. Looks like he was holding open area. Hitting his leg. Took me way too long to kill him. That's the recruit. Hopefully they don't have any other breachers. Vigil? No way Vigil tried to fight the entire... yeah, he did. That's why he got away. He was holding with an SMG-12. I hate it here. Getting baited by my teammate. The dev panel going to be like it was last time, a little cringe with them going back and forth between topics of the dev team gaming. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm assuming they will, because I'm sure, you know, the average TikTok viewer is going to want Subway Surfers on the screen, but we don't know for sure. Oh no. It is Doc. Oh. Ooh. Of course, Med. I was a little worried because I was like, I don't have enough content for some of the days, but then I was like, oh, Friday dev panel, free video. I still have no content from today though. I've done absolutely nothing. The 2 million go for the mess of this brain they did. Do you think Hibana will ever go back to the same level as Thermite Ace as far as the meta goes? I mean, I would still say Hibana is probably one of the top breachers in the entire game. If you're ever doing top-down, Hibana is factually the best one. You can get 4 hatches, Thermite can get 3, Ace can get 1. When you're going for wall, Hibana is more of an additive for the wall than a replacement. But she's still fairly good. I did want to make a video on the sense buff being really bad, so I might try to do one, or get one clip of sense, if I can. Again, nothing besides sucking ass. You're not wrong. I won't lie, today I was kind of like, I don't really feel like playing Siege, but I was like, all I'm going to do is just sit here and do nothing, so I might as well play. I think I'm just more excited for, like, what's it called? Like, the mid-season patches coming next week. Right now, I'm kind of like, There's not much to do. Do a welfare check on Skittles. Didn't he just stream the other day? Also, didn't he just put out I saw his Instagram post. I never see his Instagram post, but I saw one where he said he was lore maxing, which I assume is some TikTok thing that I don't understand. Oh, he just came back. Okay, one elevator. Ooh, almost go right into that.
Bro, why do you just go in and plant?
He's literally running out on me and he wants me to just jump in and plant. The hell? Why would they both jump out? What are they doing? I guess they just both really wanted to kill. Also, I'm fairly confident I hit like almost all those shots on Mozzie, and it still took like 7 shots for him to die. I know he had Rook armor, but I feel like that POF 9 buff is not good. It did like nothing there. Nice little ace. That was a 4K. The worst part about that clip, though, is that the guy who told me I should just go in there and plant, in his mind, he's like, that was because of me. I told him to go in and plant when I wanted to go in and plant, but I had someone running out on me trying to kill me. But in his mind, he's like, oh, I told him to do it. He did it, and then he won. I'm so good. Not happy about that. Did Roy and Skittles ever make nice with each other? Is that still a touchy subject? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of inside scoop here. All the drama that Roy is in specifically is all fake. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there is not a single piece of siege drama that Roy gets into that is actually real drama. By the way, thanks for the sub from Lucky T4. You can both live in your own realities and both be happy. But I'm not happy knowing that he's happy, you know? I want my teammate to think that he was the reason we won when it was all me and my whole setup. Oh, open text chat. I saw one in elevator. I also just realized I have the diffuser. I'd have thought that, like, Roy would have the fake drama to have any. I mean, Roy's had his own fair share of drama, but the real drama never gets put out there because usually it's something bad. Fake drama gets posted for views. No, they wouldn't have been moving. I was about to run to barbed wire anyways. I would have been slowed to nothing. I should have got a free kill on him. I missed my first shot. Go in plan. I'm surprised he didn't yell at me. Damn, they been lying. You know what? Let's bring out the sense again. Can't be our Ash saying you guys are kind of buns for diamond. I guess my entire team is platinum. I'm the only high-ranking player on our team. It's too real, too quick sometimes. Is it drama if I don't really feel involved? I don't know. People have bad days? No, Deadpool. As a viewer, you're supposed to assume that every streamer especially, but everyone in general, is always on their A game every single day. I remember when I used to stream on TikTok, the amount of people who would comment and being like, "Why'd you die? I thought you were a champ player." It's like they act like champs never die.
I just love Dex, bro.
4. Yo, do not go down there. He's doing C4.
Actually, it's muted. Probably can't even push up since he's just gonna be holding it. Thanks for the 3 months in advance from Roach. So he has a mute jammer behind the server rack. That's why it's getting fuzzy over there. Oh. Did I not? Did he just get in there, or was he hiding there the whole time? I might not have seen him on the drone, but I swear I droned that out. That is crazy patience. Like, he waited a whole minute in there. Did not move once. If he wasn't there. Oh, Zero was in sight. Oh, Zero does not.
Just done him, just done him.
Oh, no. Zero just missed all of his shots on a person who was on camera. Hit him once and then panicked so hard. That's crazy. Also, that Meister was copying my strat, which I took from Evan. Crazy. Bro, didn't check his corner's fake chant moment. Real. Just wouldn't expect someone to wait a whole minute there. That's crazy levels of patience. Meanwhile, I'm out here. I usually wait like 10 seconds. I'm like, alright. Time to move. They're never entering the building. I'm holding an angle for 2 minutes. Peter, that's because you don't know what else to do. I will say, I think that's the first time in a long time, or probably not a long time, but first time in a while that I've had the bad team in matchmaking. Like, more recently it's been my team is full of champs and the enemy team is like silver. But this time the enemy team had the better average team. Mine were all plats. I mean, Ninja, that is why people always say that, like, you just never give up the angle. You hold it till you die. Because it's always the second you leave, they peek. I'm not too sure, Blade. He finally started messaging in our group chat again. And then I was like, oh my god, Evan's back. And he's like, what do you mean? I've been back for like 2 weeks. And I was like, well, we haven't seen you in a month. And he said it's because he hasn't been playing during, or like in the mornings, so... I assume he's just on a different schedule. It'll suck if he never joins us again, but if he's not playing in the morning, then I don't know when we're going to play with him. How the game's been today? I keep trying to do dumb stuff to get interesting clips, but I'm dying a lot more than I'm succeeding, so. Now go to ranked Neo solo queue versus a 5-stack of champs. That's exactly why I don't play ranked. Is this the end of the Evan and Chris ship? Maybe. If he never comes back, maybe. Maybe. I want to go check on EML and they are on break. Wait, did it see that right? Secret beat Falcons? 3-7, goddamn. Up next is G2. Ironically, making the Sense buff look decent at least. I've seen you use them. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not good. Also, okay. For the Sense video that I'm working on, does anyone know, is there any gun in the game that does 35 damage? Sense's gun used to do 35. And now it does 37. And the only reason I want to know is because I want to put on extended barrel on a gun that does 35 to see if it goes up to 39 or 40 damage. Oh, the F2 is so close. 37. It'll probably be on defense. 38. Fuck. 34. That's close. But not quite what we need. I would go up to 38. Way too low. Oh, UMP is going to be way too high. 34. 30. 36. What does 36 do? Goes up to 40. Well, okay, actually we could do the math. Because it says it goes up by 4.32. So if it was at 35, it would probably go up by like 4.15, which would put it at 39. Okay. Oh wait, and the C75 does it, but it doesn't have the fucking extended barrel. It would just be nice to have like factual numbers. T5 does 28. There's a mid-season patch today? No, there's a mid-season patch next week. Damn, how many guns are going to be just like 1 or 2 off? Ooh, 35, but no extended barrel? Nope, no extended. Of course, of course. 36. $23. $30. Doesn't even matter because I can't even put extended barrel on that. That's going to be lower. That's going to be higher. Oh, wait. That's with extended barrel. Oh, it's 36 otherwise. Fuck me. Wait, what did Mastin just say? Oh. Peter, don't fuck around with the meme answers in chat. I don't think there's going to be a single gun that actually does exactly 35. The issue is now we're just getting to repeat weapons. 36, bro. Whatever. It's going to be +4, which will put it at 39. I can just do the extrapolation data. 36 again. This game hates me. That's fair, Peter. Peter, you get him. Peter, I'm feeling a sub right now. Yo, Peter, ban him. He's asking for a gifted sub. Check Clash SMG. I did not, but I don't think that's 35. 33. I don't think there's a single attacker weapon that's that low other than the POF. POF is the only super weak one. You got him. Thank you. Sayonara, Jack. Oh, he got removed. You should get close with Ella's shotgun. It's so bad now. Of just, yeah. I don't know if I could do that blue steel. Also, we've been on found match for like 4 minutes. Someone said PDW. No way PDW would have. Yep, 34. Jack is old enough to drink now. What is going on with the world? The bigger question is about how Mimi is old enough to be... She's old enough to be a whole-fledged adult. Drink, have a job, and work a full-time job. A career, rather. SMG 11 is 35? No, it doesn't. It's 33 or 32. We just saw it. 32. She was perma 14. The perma. Oh, Peter, you're so funny. Petition you to give the CZ75 an extended barrel for science. Please, Ubisoft, please. No, I can do the math. It's 39 because if we have a gun that does 34 and a gun that does 36, we can just judge the difference between the two, and that's how much we know it's going to do for damage additionally, and then it just goes up to 39. Now you sound creepy. I didn't mean it to sound creepy. I was just like, oh yeah, that's smart, Peter. That definitely makes sense. Get Cali clips if you're a real one, bro. I cannot. No. Cali, no. Scary that people are born that were born in 2009 are driving cars. That is, yeah. Actually, no, even sooner than that. 2011, kids could be driving cars in the U.S. because I think you start at 15, right? In Canada, it's 16 for your G1, or Ontario, it's 15 for your G, or 16 for your G1, 17 for your G2, and then 18 for your G. I meet up with Amy and our other friend at the end of April to go for dinner. Okay. Is Ben coming? He lives close to Amy. I was born in 1999 and I can't drive a car by myself. I'm going to go out on a limb here, having zero knowledge on the situation. I feel like that's a you problem. $17 in Germany to drive? Damn. You just renewed your learner's permit for the second time. Okay, well, yeah, that's a you problem. Ben's not coming. He hates us. Fair. I couldn't get on the road knowing a 15-year-old is on the road. I mean, you say that, but like, I feel like there's worse age groups. No? Let me see. $19 is the highest death rate for driving. Well, actually, I don't. The most amount of crashes occurs from a 25 to 34 range. So, all right. I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to find a new match. That was 7 minutes of match found. Does rollback remove peak rank if it rolls back below? On trackers, I think it'll always show your whatever peak rank you got boosted to. But if you roll back because you were getting boosted, you lose all of the perks you would have got at the peak rank. Match found for minutes and nothing happens. Had that today. I assume that what happened is that someone left at the last second as the match was found, and it just got frozen there. But even then, normally it still finds a match. I think it probably just got bugged out, which doesn't help the whole restarting queue doesn't do anything. America has a DUI problem. We have beer commercials for every sport event. I could be wrong on this. I haven't even looked it up. I'm pretty sure America does not even have the highest DUI rate. I'm pretty sure the UK does. Oh, South Africa is actually #1. Canada? I don't understand this graphic though. The article is super small and the graphic isn't even loading. I assume Canada is only because of the boonies. Oh, so I'm stuck on match found again. So apparently these are just like graphs I'm pulling up from Google image search. I don't know what the percentage has to do with anything. Oh, it's just, percentage of road accident deaths involving alcohol. South Africa's 58%, Canada's 34%, US is 31%. UK is 16%, but that's excluding Northern Ireland, which has 17%, which I don't know. I don't think that'd be cumulative. It'd probably just be 17% total then. The boonies? Is that a North American term? Means like the countryside. Like the people who don't live in the city. Guys, I might have to just restart my game. I keep getting into match found and it's just bugged. Hmm. That is true, Blue Steel. You'd have to go through probably a breathalyzer and stuff like that. Wonder what the requirements are by each country. How much did the drink in the UK? The UK is 0.08. Canada's 0.08. US is 0.04 for commercial drivers, 0.05 or 0.08 for residential drivers, depending on state. So they're all about the same. Apparently, the country of Togo in Africa has no limit on how much you have to, or you can drink before you can drive. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna restart my game. I feel like I'm just bugged as a whole. Game's just not closing. I mean, worst comes to worst, if I cannot play, we could watch Pro League together, I guess. I do see that it is G2, aka Stompin' playing right now. I assume you mean 0.05 Blue Steel. Not 0.5. 0.5 would be, I think you'd be dead. Let's see. G2 is currently tied, it looks like. 1-1. It's just, yeah, 1-1. I'm just reading the Twitch chat on the Pro League stream, and people are just saying they complain so much about G2. I understand that Stompin' brings in a lot of console players, but I'm like, the console players just do not understand how pros or Pro League works, and they're always complaining, being like, G2 players are laughing too much. They're ruining stomping, like chances of winning, blah blah blah. But I'm like, bro, they ain't doing shit. 0.5 per mile or per million. Oh, 0.05. Okay, gotcha. Am I playing on an OLED monitor? I don't think so. Can't remember what my monitor is. I should be getting a new one soon. I have a QHD, Quad HD, which I assume is no QLED is when it's with the yellow. Doesn't say. So I assume it's just, what is it? Nano IPS. Oh, QHD is what they call 1440p. I did not know that. Nano IPS. I assume that's what it is. Hey, Avi. Way too expensive to stay in New York for 2 weeks unless was Chris or all right, Jack. Says the guy flying first class. It's just a joke to LMAO Pro League chat, bro. Like a pro smiles and they're like, "Why are you having fun?" It's like, oh, you should be having fun. It does look like G2 is picking up steam though. Do I know if precision rings help? What the fuck are precision rings? I think that's something on keyboards, right? Oh. For controller? I've never used them, but I think Evan was talking about them the other day. He said they're really good. Oh, match found again. Chat, do you think we're actually going to find it? Or are we going to be just stuck here? I better not actually be stuck here. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to have to go play something else. I can go play the event or something to try to get my packs, but it better not bug out again. I've been Game Siege for 3 years now, but I'll get into it again. I'd say next season will be a really good time to get back into it. Play Rocket League with Peter. You guys aren't ready for how good I am at Rocket League. My friend takes sports too seriously, takes his anger out when his teams lose. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, people always forget there's a time and place for the passion and the, like, laughing, blah, blah. So it's like, if you're trying to keep vibes high and keep people happy, you know, you laugh, you have a good time. But if, you know, shit's on the line, you get serious. So because I got a new PC and built and got an OLED MSI 360 hertz, and man, does my Rainbow Six Siege look amazing. Keep up the good work. I mean, I want to get an OLED because I want it to look amazing. I actually have a clip saved from when I told Priest I was going to get an OLED so it would make me better. And he's like, I want an OLED too. And I was like, you don't need it. You're not that good. So I have a clip saved in case I do get a monitor, and then I can use that clip. Play Dual Front? I'm not playing Dual Front. I'm playing Ages either, waiting for rank 3 prono so I can lose in a good rank system again. I mean, at least then you'll actually be playing against whatever rank you are, so something. Guys, I think the servers might actually just be dead or something. Siege server status. No issues, it says. Do we believe that? I mean, not that I would want to do this, but genuinely, if I can't find a match, I might just end stream early today. I'm like, this is now what? We've been 20 minutes in queue, and it just stays stuck on match found. Each service has like 3 hours. That is true. Pull my first new black ice skin. It was for the red M12. Ooh. Should I have been watching a different streamer when pulling the pack? It does not change anything. Stay on the stream. I mean, okay, so if, let's just say I can't find a match, right? It just doesn't work. We have two options. Either I end stream early, or we watch Pro League. What do you guys think? I don't know if there's many Stompin' fans out there, but he is playing right now. Ooh, I just watched a really bad play from Pro League. It's chat saying watch Pro League. I'll put it on for now, since we're literally just not finding a match.
Now P4 is running shotgun, which means he's advantaged in the close range fight. How does Alamal decide to play this? He needs to try and bait out P4. He wants to try and take the fight. Doesn't have much time. Brings out the bearing 9 now, and P4 needs to just clutch this. He gets up nice and close.
He got the kill, but not enough
there's
time.
no time. He'll be able to stick the defuse, but he does not have time on the clock. Big clutch from P4 for Shifters to find their second round.
Still a match found.
Almost playing it down to perfection. We're talking a half a second. It is so incredibly close. A nice try, good attempt there at the retake. The post plant is so tricky, right? You're 1 versus 2. You don't have information. Timer's taken away. It really came down to whether or not the Tashanka fire hits the plant position. And this is the thing about Fortress being a new map. You probably don't know every lineup just yet because they haven't been figured out and you haven't tried every single thing possible. I'm sure there's a really good to use, maybe pretty easy to land Tashanka fire for that particular plant spot. It didn't seem like Adama knew where that was happening. It's that I didn't realize that they were planting.
Let me quickly check something. I think for Pro League I need to change my title and stuff.
So it's one of those things where if that's like any other map, we have a bit more experience on the Tashanka, you probably just outright deny the plant in the first place. But that's how it goes. Gotta learn.
I wonder how much of an advantage Shifters have with Blaz knowing a lot of how G2 like to play. Obviously, he was with this roster for quite a long time, and he would have been there for all the dry runs, all the strat sessions. He would have played their whole handbook.
You think they did dry runs and strat sessions in G2? I thought they
Let
were
me-
circus monkeys, James.
Let me just update the title, I
wouldn't
guess,
do
because
that.
I don't think we're gonna find a match.
But I mean, have you seen Romalio? Like, he's.
I'll leave it. You know what?
he's
I'll
like
just
the
leave it,
lion
and we'll see how
tamer
high it
at the
goes.
circus. He's doing his best. He's got a lot of ideas. I'm not telling you Doki's listening to them, but Romalio is doing his best.
Romalio's pretending. He
Well,
just cuts
we'll
the
watch
players
this
while
entire
sleeping.
game,
Just
and if I
makes
still
it
don't
easier.
find a match by the time... Damn. If I don't find a match by the time this match is over, then obviously I'm just gonna
Second one
stream.
tap of the game for Freck, by the way.
One on Benja, one on Shaiko. He's gonna do one tap both the newcomers on the G2 roster. Welcome to G2
Oh,
buddies.
no, he's in the game.
It's so
I
stylish
think mine's
because
just
you can tell
broken.
that was just his last little. He's just gonna tap it and then he's gonna move away. Like no matter what, he never even registered that kill had gotten before he decided he was gonna unpeak. Oh man, it's another 5v3 for Shifters. I'm getting deja vu.
We've seen this round before.
That's how I learned how to
Last
play on
time it did
Fortress.
get a little bit too close to comfort if you're Shifters, but I did get the dub at the end of the round. Now, Benji must have had a bit of a quiet game, sitting on that 0-4 scoreline. He's on the Ella, and there's no better time than right now to really start showing up on that scoreboard. You need
I've been seeing so many people run the P90 that I've been considering
because
making a
otherwise you
P90
do the
video.
verticality
But I
into
feel like...
execute.
I remember I
will
used it
say
on
this
solos
first
and it was
year Bomb has a lot
awful.
of angles and a lot of map to work with, which kind of favors G2 given the fact that they're down 2 players.
I think the
What a call.
Doki here is big though for Shifters.
They don't hear him.
Doki
though.
was trying to go unnoticed. I'm pretty confident that they know where he is after
I
that
think they
gunfire
have
as
to.
well, but Stompins find one.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh,
I
maybe
think
you're
that
right.
They thought it was down the hatch because it sounds similar. And now Benji finds another one.
5v3 to 2v3. Stompin exposed in his position, but then they will not find him. And Lasmo.
Also, I've been
has a
actually
tall
watching
target
much
ahead
Pro
of him,
League,
as
but I
is
have heard that
Blaz.
apparently everyone's just
Info
constantly
from the
using
pop, but that
Snake
Solid
and
Snake
popping
gadget,
off,
but it's
like
now
getting
Blaz
13 kills
up
a
against
round or
three,
game.
From a 5v3 to a 0v3 for Shifters. Shaka will have a chuckle about that. Big
Pictures of
clutch up
Natro.
from the three guys on the G2 side.
All right.
Again, I
What's
think it's
the
a
timer
perfect
at?
bomb site on this map to
11
lose
minutes.
2 members early because you got so much map to work with. Dogi hiding upstairs. They thought the Dogi call came from the hatch beneath him. He gets a flank, stomping on side, finds a player ratting beneath, and then you just go for a swing of your Benja. And just like that, the round is wide open. Had that been one of the primary bomb sites upstairs, you're gonna have, you know, most of the attackers just pushing together from the same side.
This isn't the
fighting
first
2v1, 3v1,
EML day,
these things
right?
Together.
Sorry,
Because
they
the
played
checklist is kind of
yesterday.
small. You know, you take one half of the map and you slowly push towards the bomb site. But on that tertiary, you gotta get 3 flank drones, bunch of Verd, breach the hatch, take the map control, push the bomb site door.
Oh, here they're
it's
doing the
so many
extended hold
things,
that
so
Zilchi
much
taught
can go
us.
wrong. And it's why sometimes you'll see tertiary bomb sites be actually a little bit better than primary ones in terms of success rate. Because attackers have less experience tagging against them, because you don't always get to see them as
Day
often.
3.
And
It says
you
day
don't
4 at
have
the
things
top,
as
but I know it hasn't
quickly
been
figured
that
out.
long. Oh, yeah.
Because again, it's
Day
not a
3,
common occurrence.
day 4.
You only go tertiary
I
bomb
think it's
sites
day
when you
4
win two
overall for
defenses,
Pro
so you
League,
say,
right?
we can't win either of our defenses. I
I
guess
think
we'll
it started
try tertiary.
on...
So, just less experience on it.
And more variables.
Did it
as
start on
well.
Friday?
Yeah.
It's a big map. It's, yeah, if you
That's overall,
in a
right?
5v3 and
Day
you're
4
on a
overall.
CCTV clubhouse attack.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty easy to just be like, well, we're going to take the minimum amount of the map possible
That's
and
scary.
just get this done.
Yeah.
That was, if Lasmo had taken any damage through the, I don't know what it's made of, sandstone wall, I would have been a bit upset for him.
Okay, Mr. Architect.
Damn.
Don't you? I love that. I mean,
Damn.
that's just like a free lineup. Oh!
Oh, EML started on.
And Benja
Bro, he's
has
trying to do
a
the
nitro
C4
cell
thing.
lineup.
And this
Meanwhile,
one.
Stompin has one as well.
That's
for
what I was trying to
Savage
do.
C4.
That is a round of Fortress in Rainbow Six Siege of all time. Like, so many things
Yeah,
just
I didn't think
falling
EML was on
apart,
that
not
long. I
even
thought
because
EML, this
Shifters
was like the
messed
second
up,
day
but
or something
a
for
window
EML, and
bang,
then like
a
4th
C4
day
through a
overall
Maverick
for Pro
hole,
League.
And the Maverick only stopped, you know, breaching
Asia
and
Pacific
watching
started on
because
the
his teammate
27th?
dies.
Really?
That's, you know, one small thing.
There's no way it was on the
Everything else
27th.
happens because of that one sole thing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, Shaiko just got
We've seen a
shitted
lot of
on.
nice little shots today, haven't we? Robbie perfectly threads the needle onto Shaiko, and maybe there is a way back into it here for Shifters, to the 3v4 now.
There are some sharpshooters in this server. It is actually kind of ridiculous at this point. Final round in the half, though. They're looking for
Damn.
that even scoreline. A player below gets seen but not shot
Missing
or
the
killed.
shots is that's
Now
gonna
they know
cost.
it's
I'm
3v3
just
on the
kidding. Doesn't
bomb
matter. You
site.
gotta kill.
Well, they chased him.
Yeah, Lasmo solo tried to chase Benja. I mean,
Now
this
Robbie.
feels like a lost cause now. I mean, Robbie, don't get too distracted.
Leave
You know
him
he was
alone.
watching the
Giving
stream.
Benja what he wants. Benja loves getting a fight.
He's
And
no
if you continue hunting him down, he's just going to waste your time. Best case scenario, you take him down. You've still got a lot of time to deal with. Very low HP on both Freck and Robbie, but they finally get the job done on Benja. Now a 2v3 on the bomb site.
They're so low, though.
I also need to
One
keep watching
Tigger's
some
low,
Pro
they're
League so I
gonna
can learn
injure
some
the
more
dead.
spots that I
One
can
thorn
post.
trap just, you know,
Someone's hiding in the tub.
right near them, or like, sorry, far away from them. They'll
Yeah.
still get injured.
You have to sprint through a thorn trap to even have a chance.
Yeah,
of surviving.
no stopping.
Why is it that when I changed the multiplier of the
Timer's
game to
35.
.001? My
Moving.
sense
They
is
know
a
one player
snail.
is, but look at
You
this gas.
put the
Keep them at bay.
multiplier super
Yeah,
super
can't
low.
even breathe it in for a second. Stompin's
the
shotgun
multiplier
will snipe either of these
multiplies
players
it?
as well.
I think the default's
Time is
0.2,
ticking
so if
away.
you're going
One more gas
0.01
in for
or
Alamel.
.001,
He's going to dive in the gas surely. Somehow he sneaks
how did he
through it.
survive
Robbie
that? What?
Finds a kill on a Doki. Maybe, just maybe, this is winnable. Freck has to have a big moment as well, but he's locked out because of that gas. The swing comes through from Stompin, finds the first one. Robbie forcing that plant down.
Damn, I don't know
Gets
how
a
he
bit
got
of an
past
angle,
that
but
smoke.
Alamel will shut him out of it. And so G2
What
back
is
on
that
top
water
again
bottle?
over
What?
Shifters.
All right, the teacher they find the momentum and they figure things
That
out,
was a
but that is going to be that
jug.
first half. Right? That's your defensive side. Can they attack?
Bro
with the
actually just
success?
had
Because
the
that's gonna be a lot more
whole-
difficult.
the whole
is
jug
ready to
for the
talk about what
entire
is happening.
team on his
Break it down,
desk.
friends.
Thank you, guys. And what a back and forth we're seeing so far, not just in the rounds, but also inside these rounds in this first half here. Unfortunately, though, for the likes of Shifters and their fans, it is the same old.
2-minute
They win some
timeout.
rounds, you get super excited, Leo, and then that round
find a
5
game?
and round 6 maybe in the later half as well.
I'm
It
at
just seems to be
15
running away
minutes.
from them.
Yeah, it's just like
We're just gonna let it
feel like
go.
they're trying to
I
do
wanna
things
see
the
how
right
it'll
way.
get.
I think that they have a good plan. They utilize utility-based operators. They gain the control that they need. That first round was a great example of that. Good post plant. Maybe a little too close for comfort. I will say this. But I think in general, they have the right idea in mind. The problem is
These players
G2
need better
pulled
lighting.
their
Their eyes are
super
going to
core.
be fucked
They
later in
pulled-
life.
Some of the one-taps that were hitting,
Does
whether it
having
was
better
Frank, whether it
light,
was Ruby,
like
whether it was
ambient light,
Insane.
actually
But I
affect
think
it?
in general, G2 hit their super power, and that is aggression, that is power moves, and that is just the
Oh
strength
damn,
of G2 right there,
Shaco
individual
popped
gunplay.
off in
And on
round
that one
4
could have
and
been
you
a
get a
round
single
won by
kill
G2
for the next
that
2
should have been won by
rounds.
Shifters. And that's a consistent story here, Jack. Whether Shifters are good or not in the theory, in the utility, in the strategy, G2, they combat that by being aggressive,
minutes is your
and Shifters
personal
let
record.
it all go away.
It's
I'll,
definitely that kind of juxtaposition of a team that wants
I don't
to
think
do
I'll
things
reach
in the right way, and for the
45.
most
Actually,
part
what are
had
we
a
at?
really decent macro strategy.
We
but
need
the
a
micro in
30-minute
terms of the
match in order
gunfights,
to get that high.
Unfortunately,
Don't
this
think we'll
game
make that
is
high.
an FPS, and when the other side just frag so much harder than you can or you are at the minute, then you'll end up losing the round regardless of whether you've got the
100%
right strategy
ambient
or
light
not.
impacts
And I think
it?
Shifters
Really?
are going to feel a little bit sorry for themselves, in all honesty, that they're coming away with a 2-4
believe you.
split there, because I thought their strategy was good enough for at least
Also
a
notice that
3-3,
only one
maybe
pro
even a
is on a
4-2, for
commendation
G2,
streak.
You know, I think good enough for them.
Only
I would
one
say.
pro is commendable.
Like I say, it still takes some big individual moments, some round recoveries that arguably shouldn't usually
have to
happen at
pipe.
this level.
You can't
but
have any
They will be looking forward to their attacks because generally that's
non-sponsor.
where
Actually,
G2
although
end up being
Benja
a
has
stronger
his
team.
Logitech headset
We
on.
definitely praised Liloon before for her tactical timeouts and the way she talks to the team, especially in these 2 minutes as
I
well.
wonder if
right,
it's
as the
'cause
players
does
get a chance
HyperX
to talk
have
to each
gaming
other
chairs?
After this first half, what is there to recover? How well can G2
Maybe
attack almost
Blacklight would be
map
like,
two?
no,
The
they're a
second half is
competitor,
ready to
but
go.
Logitech isn't.
Thank you, analysts. Yes, time to get back into it, and I really just want to piggyback off what Jack was saying there, Pengu. Fresh pointing out that, look, Shifters played really well in that attack. They played smart siege, but, of course, if
Looks
the
like HyperX
opponents are
does
gunning
have
you, it's much
gaming
harder to
chairs.
execute that. But for me, it's
That
really
makes
down
sense
to
then.
Alamau, right? He has such a vision of the game. He really loves that aggressive
If you're in dark room, the
Brazilian
monitor looks like a
playstyle.
sun
He
burning
loves
into your eyes
create
compared to
chaos, and if
when
he knows
there's
that
other light
Shifters
sources,
want
but it's
to
still the
try
same
and
amount of
execute
light.
Step by step, then he's going to get up in their
It's not like
face.
you
He's gonna
have
send all
more
his
light.
minions after you.
I think when you have a team leader like this, because we speak about the shift from, Shiger playing in Falcons and the leadership of League Attack, who's probably more strict and more like, hey guys, your job is this in the round, don't stray off.
What
the
I'm
strategy
surprised
because
about,
then we're gonna
though,
lose
going back
kind
to
of
what we were
thing.
saying,
Like,
is
it's
that
very
Shaiko
stone.
is using a
So
headset
Alamau,
instead of
who is,
in-ears.
we called him like the circus
Most
monkeys,
pros
the
use
clowns, and
in-ears
we
because
go
it's
in this really,
consistent with LAN.
respectfully, but it is a bit of a meme show sometimes, for good and for worse.
I look like
And-
Benja. I'm the
I mean,
father,
we're seeing
he's my
Shaco, like,
son.
big smile
I don't
every
think we
time the
look
player
anything
camps. They're running
alike.
around, they're doing stuff, and they probably have so much more freedom. And because they have that
Concentrated
star
light,
power
people are
in
less
the individual
dilated.
players, they can just roll over so many teams. And
I mean,
win
I think
so
the thing
many
is, a lot of
unwinnable
pros don't
rounds
think about the
of
future,
individual
so
skill level.
that's also
And
why
that's
it's
gotta be very
it's always been a
refreshing.
thing that pros just waste all
I'll
their
tell you what,
money,
if
they
you win
blow
a
it.
2v5 like G2 did
I don't
on
think they're
that
thinking
kitchen
much about
defense,
their
then it means
eyes.
you're not afraid to go for these crazy aggressive plays in a 5v5 because
Oh, hi,
look, if I
Bagel.
die, my teammates will cut you.
Exactly.
It's fine.
And no one's gonna sit there and go, oh my god, why did you peek? Why'd you do this? They'll be like, bro, I'll do the same thing. Good on you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
Full
bit more
confidence.
laid back. Yeah. You believe in the play. You have what we call vibe, but I think Benj is also a huge vibe player. That's not a bad thing. That's great.
Oh,
Oh, nice. A C4
Oh, he just saw
expected
him.
to try and take down
Yeah, he's got 4 more
the
games.
Freyorin gate. That's the thing, right? But it does telegraph that there's some kind of a play here for G2. Shifters are trying
is
to read
such an
into it. They know that
interesting
the pressure's
push.
coming on through. It's Alamau on the Monty. Really tempting fate. Actually spots one of the
But
Yo
no
guys,
one's
takes
holding
it
the
down.
staircase.
G2 poke and prod and then fall back. They don't need to rush this. They've got to do what they want.
Damn.
Oh, and a great shot from Frake on the little lean angle.
Freko's been getting shat on ever since I started watching.
Literally.
Literally, his last kill was as I started
That's right, Fred
watching.
wants to team up with the Monty. On the Monty with the Echo, but actually P4 has fallen. Doki has managed to somehow find a
Damn.
backstab onto
Damn.
himself. Doki's gone big for 3 kills in the round. And out of nowhere, the tide has turned in favor once
Want some
again
quick match?
of G2.
Nah, I want to see how high
Blaz
it'll go,
and
to be
Lasmo
honest.
try and stand tall against 3 players, but when one of them is a Monty, even a C4 cannot seal the deal.
Animal has now tell people, guys, we've had our fun, now let me do the work. He has to walk in the building right now, or perhaps drone it first, and figure out, are the corners clear, so I can fight a singular angle. And then just get information. We see Benchmaster, he is the biggest rat in the server, not helping his teammate, but it might just win in the round. If he finds
what
the
you doing
backstab
up
angle
there?
at the perfect time and get just one of these 2 kills, it almost does everything for his teammates.
Oh, you're so right, Pengu. Look at the way Benja backstabs at the perfect moment. Lasmo has lost one of his doors
Damn.
because of the Rayora gate. And
What a great
Benja
push from
stole
G2
the
there.
show for 2 on the backstab. The Dane is back on G2, and he's looking better than ever. G2 are 5 rounds up to just 2 for Shifters.
Now that is what we call a long-term investment, and then a return on that exact same thing. Literally, that
Vegas
round
smelling
was
the pool
4
table
versus
chat.
5 from the side of G2.
afraid he's gonna start
Foster
ripping at
lost
it.
a member early to Freck getting that opening pick, right?
You guys wanna
So
see
that
Kitty?
becomes
I can
3
get Kitty.
people fighting the world. Dogi finding 3 DMR kills in quick succession off the information game from Alamau and just covering the angles. Benja this
What a
entire
great
time,
swing.
3rd floor tower renovation, he was in that tower spot literally the entire round.
Yeah,
until
Blisto, I
he
think
got
it's
the final
because
2
HyperX
kills.
makes
And
gaming
it's one of those
chairs, so
moments
since
where if G2 don't find the
Blacklight is
injury
the sponsor,
because
they don't
Dogi
want
and
competitors
don't
on the
get that boost
screen.
going,
Located by attackers.
Yes, Kitty.
Benjamin's gonna do nothing that round, and they're gonna lose without having a player playing the game. Thankfully, it did work out, but it goes to show how much foresight they had in that strategy. Let's get the Aurora to enable the window jump in and not roam clear half the map.
10
Then get
seconds
a
left
flank
before
drone
insertion.
downstairs on central, and then both flanks are covered by utility. Then we get a Monty Shield, the only operator in the game that can push into a triple crossfire and come out alive, and somehow survive the echo stuns as well. There are so many small details that get
Bagel, say
G2 that
hi.
round victory, and it's from every single individual putting in a ton of work before the round even started.
Yeah, one thing that really stuck out at me there is, as you said, I mean, Alamau getting so much value on the Monty despite the echo. Really credit to him
that's
for
as good as you
knowing
guys are
how to
gonna
play
get.
it, despite
Now
one
he's
of
taking my
his
chair.
biggest
Oh, we're good.
counters and most deadly adversaries being in the server, staring at him the whole time. Massive credit to Alamau and G2 for getting that done.
Sometimes I'd be watching like it's an episode of
And
Dora,
also-
just answer or yell the
No, no,
answer at my
no, no,
TV.
No, you go first. I think you have it.
No.
Ah, we're doing
I
it.
definitely
Okay.
don't have it. I
Okay,
definitely
I was
don't have
gonna say it plays further into it when
Or
the
some
fans
rank
smoke
you?
and clash
Nah.
from the
I
start.
am not feeling
Because
ranked
it's
today.
further enabling the shield play, the planting, the pushing. Because what's gonna
I'll finish
stop them?
watching this
They're not gonna
match,
shotgun
and
fortress,
then we'll
it's a
see
new
what
map.
we do.
Anima tried that. He also missed the fires, so it's gonna be Goyo Fire, maybe, or Ella.
Nice
That's their only
Capra.
multi counters,
I have
except
four,
of
and they're
course
also
the
chill.
air.
Bagel's chill. CC, his sister, is a
that
fucking
was not
menace.
what I was thinking. Oh, great point.
And like,
I'm sure the Monty
they're
man will come
actual
out after this
siblings,
round,
like
but
genetically
he's gonna use it
siblings,
one
and they
more
could not be
time.
farther apart from each other.
I was gonna say that
Or more different.
2 of the time Shifters
Been
have found
taking
the
so long
opening
for a
kill,
game?
G2's
No idea.
won the
We've
round
literally been
anyway,
stuck on
but
match
every
found
time
for
G2
23
finds it,
minutes. I've
they
restarted the
convert it
queue
to a
like
round
4
win.
times,
Now,
and
yet another time,
I've restarted my
Shifters
game.
find
None of
the
it has
opening kill.
helped.
That's okay. We've seen G2 win these a
Ooh,
lot.
Shaiko.
And that's a great response. Beautiful
What a
little tap
shot.
there onto
Holy
Lasmo.
shit.
And now they don't have to worry about the pulse.
And another one follow from Stomp, and in the smoke on the glass finds Robbie. So now the bumps is open, the flank denied, and once again, we're looking at Anima on the Monty to stabilize. Say, guys, I can walk in and plant in this location. He's doing that right here.
Bro, these
Benji
angles
doesn't
they
have to
get
overcommit to the swing. Yeah,
are
Alamau
insane.
even decides to forfeit just a bit of ground for a brief moment because he was vulnerable to that C4.
Yeah.
They're out of
Spade out
smokes
another
now.
swing from Frek, which Stompin has been able to down but not confirm as of yet. Alamau's just biding his time.
You can
Doesn't
plant the
need
deep
to
wall.
get too crazy.
If he walks in all the way, like literally straight ahead, he can plant a deep wall on the bombs, so there's a lot more cover. The C4 won't reach him either. He's doing it now.
Yeah, that's the safest
There
spot
is
you can
one
plant. I think I
nitro
just made a
still
TikTok on this. I don't know if it's
available
already out.
here. It's for Blaz. A big
It's a
retake
good
here for
push.
P4, but Stompin and Shaiko
Yeah.
together have gone big. Alamau takes a bit of damage, but G2 will find the final
Love the
remaining
streams and
defender of
YouTube videos.
Shifters.
Keep up the good work.
and put
Really,
themselves
Jay?
On match point.
We've
It
talked to
feels like the
Marley
map
because
has
he has
barely
Bengals,
begun,
and I think he said the
G2
same
is
thing as
just
us,
about
that
ready to steal the
I think the
deal.
boy is super calm and the girls.
He's got the
He literally has
Oh my
popcorn
God,
out.
popcorn basket!
Bro, it's popped in.
Dude!
Thanks for 7 months,
This is
Mr.
not-
Where's
Hedda.
my popcorn? Are you not entertained?
I'll be honest. If you're a Shaika right now, I don't think you are entertained. The game's crazy. Look at this. He's munching. He's feasting in and out the server. He's literally clip farming shifters in Pro League.
Le popcorn.
What a fucking menace, dude.
Look at this. That was the first clip farm right there. Beautiful entry shot. That was Doki dying early on Deimos. It was 11-4. Like that was their.
I've thought about it, Renyar. I feel like limiting it to one would be more akin to what they did before.
They got Shaiko. They got Bentimaster. A desk slam there. Frustration from the side of
They used to do
rivalry,
one repick per round.
rivalry.
They could probably do that again.
Stuff. And P4, I mean, we haven't mentioned his name a ton this game. He is currently 0-8.
Oh, this just is at SI later this year.
That has not helped in the
I mean,
slightest.
could
It's
you
all
imagine if
fracking power of
Shaiko goes to,
G2
like, he's
and
on
how high of a
G2?
level they have
Imagine if
individually.
G2 wins
When you
SI
then have shifters who-
2027.
yes,
How
they have
crazy
great
would
players,
that
don't get
be?
me wrong, but when a player's going 0-8,
I
they
got all
don't
my
have that
cats from the
fifth member.
streets,
So
bro,
it
and
just
they're
makes
so
these
grateful.
rounds
They're
so
not
much more
grateful.
difficult when their opponents are hitting
Street
all their
cats are the
shots.
least grateful. They literally would leave you for the street in a moment's notice. But we probably would have got street cats if I didn't have bad
I feel like
allergies.
the tilt's starting to set in here for shifters. I said they get to ban the Monty after that round. I forgot. That was I was a little bit too premature. Yeah,
No, I thought
we
the
have
same
one more
thing.
round, and then we have the operator bans. I got a
No
little bit
Monty.
too ahead of myself. But yeah, I mean, funnily enough, they're not even bringing the Monty this round at
To be
G2.
Holy cow,
fair,
it's
I
just
don't think Monty's actually that
ran
good for
and
this bomb site.
did something.
I think it's again. I think you need other
This
operators
is best
to make
of one
round,
type.
the round work. Actually,
See you later, Blaz.
he's fine.
Almau's been down somewhere, but Shaiko's gone big. He's really earning his paycheck on G2. 2 early kills.
So he went from 6 and
5 at the moment.
6 and
Rival
1 to
Doki.
now 11,
He's hungry
12
for
and
more,
5. Jesus
Looking for
Christ.
another one, and he's the top fragger on the server.
Whistling.
Keen to continue fighting. Lasmo will shut him down, but surely there's a trade here from Doki. Lasmo needs to find
that was
both
a
of
bad
them.
play by
Thankfully,
both of them. They got too
P4
aggressive.
Gets into the action. Gets off the donut and onto the breadstick. But look at Benja. He's deep in the bomb site.
Yeah.
Amidst the chaos, he's stuck behind enemy lines.
This Prime Benja instantly takes the gap in control, gets the bomb site and the flank watch. Stompen starts planting and Call comes out as well. They know if they're gonna push him. Dogi says Thunderbird. What operator is that? Is this a joke? 1v3.
Well, the Thunderbird does not save him from getting destroyed by
Damn.
that F2 from Benja. And Stompen
Shaiko.
will finally put to rest what
That's
has
literally
been
me when I'm
unbelievable
playing with, like,
performance out of
Zilchi,
this
Game
new
Addict,
G2.
Evan, and
They
they're
are a
frying, and I'm
super
just
team full of superheroes.
eating my
and
popcorn.
They completely obliterate shifters.
Thank you very much, Shaiko. I'll take some of those popcorns. Great game, great performance, and a good bit of laughter to go alongside with it. G2, yes, they have 2 new players. If you thought they were going to have a bad start, you'd be
All right.
wrong. The break is ready. We'll be back shortly with the desk breaking it down.
Let's see what we're at. We're at 28 minutes. I think we let it go to 30 just to see what happens. And then I tweet it, and then I don't know what. I could try playing the event just to get my packs. I don't like. I could play ranked. There's really no reason I can't. I just don't want to. I hate solo queue ranked. Am I gonna go to the Salt Lake City Major? No idea. I haven't been invited. From what I've heard, very few people are going. Like even from Ubisoft, I've asked a lot of devs, and they're like, "Nope, not going." So, I think there's a lot of concerns about going to a U.S. event right now, regardless of what country you're from. A lot of concerns of, you know, if you are just the one person they decide to harass that day, is it worth going to an event in the U.S. and possibly getting iced, you know? So my guess is very few people are going to go, and it'll probably be like just Americans there. They might invite us Canadians, but I doubt it. We'll see. I will also throw in, this is like a behind the scenes thing. Our rep for Canada did recently just leave, like for another position within Ubisoft. So we don't technically have a direct representative right now. We have a different representative who's taking care of us, and then obviously, who knows how that'll affect it. The person who's taking care of us is someone we've chatted with a lot at events, and he's a great guy, but obviously Canada is not his region, so I don't know what'll happen. So we'll see. I truly don't mind missing the Salt Lake City major, though. Out of all the majors to miss, that one's probably the best one to miss. Only because I feel like Salt Lake City's just going to be like, eh. Okay, I tweeted out that I was stuck at 30 minutes. Oh, I know, Rainier. I'll just try, like, queuing redacted. Can I find a redacted match? Will it even put me in? I don't want to do it for ranked yet, because I'm afraid sometimes when you get the match found, and then you don't get into the lobby, if the match actually happens, you just lose elo. So I won't risk it for ranked yet. I'll try redacted and see if I can find a match. Don't be hating my home state. It's kind of boring. For me, it's just like, everyone I've talked to about Salt Lake City has said, Salt Lake City's so great. Like, you gotta go. I'm like, what is there to do? And they're like, oh, skiing. I'm like, well, we're going in May. And they're like, oh, well, like, hiking the mountains is awesome. So I'm like, okay, how far are the mountains from Salt Lake City? 2 hours. I'm not going 2 hours to go for a hike in, like, at an event that I'm at. Like, it's just not happening. I don't have the time. Does anyone even play that mode? I'm hoping that there's at least a few people playing. We'll see. Is the event game mode any good? It's not bad. I think the issue is that you can't talk to your random teammates, and it's a game that's all about, or a mode that's all about coordination, so it's very frustrating when you can't talk to anyone. They could have a cool rock climbing gym. Oh, I'm sure they will. Like, anywhere I go always has a cool rock climbing gym. So we always go to major cities, but we'll see. We were watching that too, Nova. We were watch partying it because I can't find a match. I can't get into any matches. There are a lot of hikes way closer than 2 hours. I think it was just everyone told me that the mountains are 2 hours. So they're like, if you want to go to the mountains, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And then my one friend told me to go check out the national park that's like a bunch of rocks, I think south of Salt Lake City or something. And I asked how far that was, and he said it was, I think, a 4-hour drive or 3.5-hour drive. And I was like, fuck that, though. I agree, pros. Yeah, Zion Nash, that one. He was saying that was super cool. I'm like, I don't want to fly to a different country, rent a car, and then drive 4 hours just to go look at some rocks. Like, I'm sure it's really cool, but I'm like, I'm also usually, when I'm there for the events, like, I'm there on a very tight schedule. The only time we ever have free time is when I voluntarily go early to have free time. But normally at these events, I'm there, like, I land. The next day we have capture session. The day after is the event. And then every day is the event. And I usually have some responsibilities while I'm there. And then Monday morning I fly back. So it's like,
Dex, bro.
I really don't have free time. Or at least not that much free time. I have free time in the evenings to like hang out with people. Like I remember when we were in Paris, I think it was like on the Thursday night, me, Skittles, and Pox just like went to a bar and just chatted for like 4 or 5 hours. I think it was that long at least. I can't remember. But yeah, like I'll do stuff like that, but it's like I don't have time to drive 4 hours to go to a park, spend all day there, and then drive 4 hours back. Like zero chance. Thank you for the anonymous gifted sub to Gert. I'm a certified goofy goober. Here's my reward. Cat disco. Let's go. My stream's so much quieter than every other stream. I mean, I'm not a very loud person. Not even finding one of these. Look, I'll just try a quick match, I guess. If I can't even find a quick match, then I'm just gonna call it for the day. Surely. Actually, wait. My quick match settings are not even with bomb on, so it'll take long. Surely I find something. When's Hacker Replay this week? Video always goes up on Wednesday on YouTube. Stream is always on Sunday. The only time it won't be on Sunday is if I have something. Like if we have a family thing or it's a holiday or something like that. Hey, Copper. Not much is up. Today, my game doesn't seem to be working. I've had like 3 matches, and then now I've been stuck in queues for over 40 minutes now. Oh, match found. Okay, so it works in quick match. I just can't find... I get a match found in unranked, and I just don't go in. Got a great job now, but no time to watch stream. I don't... No, I'm thinking I should quit to watch you more. Yeah, how really good could a good job be if it means you can't watch stream, right? It's definitely not pros. There's not... I would say, like, majority of the Siege community does not care about Pro League. Probably, like, 90% of it. The issue is I keep finding a match, but it doesn't actually put me in the match. Like, I found a match during the G2 match, and it stuck on match found for 30 minutes, so... That's the thing, though, Alexis. It normally does work when you requeue, but it's just not. I'll say if we find a match in this queue and it doesn't work, I think I'll probably just call it and do a short stream today, which I'm sorry for viewers, but I mean, Pro League's on anyways. I do always hate when Pro League schedule conflicts with my schedule. But we can live, right? All right. Game Addict on YouTube. How long are the leagues for Pro League? Like, I don't know what the schedule is. Kickoff goes until the 24th. Damn. Oh. I didn't realize that there's still, like, pretty big gaps in Pro League. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. There's, like, no gaps in Pro League now. Yeah, I saw a lot of people get that around April Fool's Day, Copper, which people thought it was an April Fool's joke, but it wasn't. Now I found a match. Jeez, after an hour. Now it works. Is there any tournaments planned? It was a cool vid from the last 10K tournament. Not that I know of. Also, obviously, most of the time, like, it's about if I get invited or not, because they're creator tournaments. Honestly, I don't really enjoy doing the creator tournaments in general, because they're usually late and they run long. Like, in hindsight, I'm kind of happy I didn't do the pineapple tournament. I had, like, a family thing that day, so I couldn't do it anyways. But I saw, like, for that tournament, they made it where it was one match at a time, and there were 8 teams, or 16 teams, I can't remember. It was a lot of teams. And that tournament went on for, like, 8 hours. It was so long. I'm like, I'm just not built for that. I'm an old man. I don't like to, you know, be streaming for 9 hours for a tournament. So the short ones I like. That's why when King George invited me for his, I was like, is it going to be all at once? He's like, yeah. I'm like, perfect. I don't want to sit here and wait for 3 hours for one match. It's just not fun. Oh, really, Renyar? I saw that they're still doing, or like the kickoff goes until the 24th, but I assume that's based off region. 8 hours of work is too much for varsity. You know what I mean. There's just so much downtime. You're not doing anything. The stove. You're joining just as I was about to give up on stream. We were stuck in a 1 hour match found. Could not get into a lobby. But now we finally got one. I assume there's no way I can do a sense wall plant. Got my own drone, I bet, yeah, but I don't know what his plan was there. Oh, she had a shotgun. Bro, she didn't have the shotgun. I think I actually win that. Unfortunate. Also, I hate that that's a thing. You can't activate the sense gadget while you're rappelling in. You can only do it once you've landed. I don't know why that's a thing. No, I shouldn't even scan. I was hoping she would be below trying to scan and see all of the senses and just be confused, but I think my play might have been a bit too big brain for perhaps the lobby I'm in, or for it being unranked. Is this a controller player? Can't tell if it is. I think he was hip leaning, but with his movement and his aim, it looked like a controller. Cobber, I think my biggest issue with sense is that you can't see the projection of where the sense is going to go. If they did the projection where you could see how it would bounce, sense would actually be so good. There also are very specific plays for sense that work. The thing is, sense is not a like catch-all operator, not like say Ace, where Ace works on every single site no matter what. Sense is like you need a very specific play, and you usually need a team to back you up. And obviously, I'm doing this solo, trying to just get some random clips, so I shouldn't be expecting a whole lot. That symbol change makes sense so much better. You know, imagine. World peace. Also, I assume, going back to the whole schedule with Pro League, I assume the days that Europe is not on, NA and APAC will still be on. Luckily, yeah. Those don't affect my schedule as much. It's just mainly the European one. Although, actually, last year, I remember NA streams were, like, at exactly noon every day. I was like, this is fucking awful. If Sense could see through the wall, that would be crazy. I mean, it would be kind of broken. No, Warden cannot see through Sense walls anymore. Oh. Yeah, do you guys think I can pick this up and move it? Not gonna lie, that might be on me. I probably could have shot the C4. I was just so taken aback by the fact that it happened. Up there, looks like. Oh my god, I actually jumped there. I don't think it was Ella Shoddy right up against the door. Could have showed me. And it will probably start around 4 your time. Nice. That'll be perfect. Good to know that tomorrow is another EU Pro League day. That way I can make it a short stream and not feel bad. I think if Maestro was actually there the whole time, I probably could have just naded him. But I never checked if... No, my drone was there. My drone would have been inside of him. What is our matchup? It feels very one-sided. I have 2 new players on my team who have never played ranked before. But they have a silver and a new player as well, so... It's about fair. We're just not really doing anything. You think there's going to be a tomorrow? Don't you watch the news? Is today another end of the world day? Is it the apocalypse? If so, that'd be the first I'm hearing of this. I don't think I've heard of an apocalypse day. Isn't every day the end of the world at this point? Yeah, but there's usually some specific days. Like, I remember hearing, what was it, just a year ago, there was an end of the world day, and a lot of people got a lot of shit for free, because all the religious people who believed it were giving away everything they owned. Let's just say nuke threats have escalated quite a bit. Uh-oh. I have not been watching that news. The real question is, if nukes do go off and the world comes to a grinding halt, do I still have to pay my mortgage? That wall, but I want to get in here lickety split. Bruh. He shot the hole before. I think he shot before I even made it, right? Oh no, as I made it. He didn't even intend to shoot me, he just sprayed. The world will end with banks, bro. They get theirs. Fuck. And taxes I'll still have to pay. This is not what I signed up for. I'm assuming these are the newer players that I'm watching. Or the... Yeah, I was gonna say the line 100% was. I mean, at the very least, if people are getting nuked, I don't think Canada's receiving anything, right? Like, what has Canada done? We're just here. We're just chilling. Right? Right? Trying to think if there's any crazy C4 angles I've been seeing on consulate. Right, one with Tubby. Your ass is getting invaded next. You think this guy's when he says 51st state? I mean, America won't be invading anyone when they get nuked to shit. Canada's close to the US. Yeah, but nukes aren't gonna devastate everything in a 10,000 kilometer range. I've looked it up. Wait. No, that's the right one. Because, like, if the US is getting nuked, you also gotta remember, they're not nuking the cities that are right on the border of Canada.
I just love dicks.
Like, they're gonna hit, like, New York, Washington, DC, like, I don't know, any major city in any major state. None of them are close to Canada. Let's try the C4. Listen.
I just love dicks.
Thanks for the 17 months, or 21 months from Hijack, and just a waffle with 46 months. They're nuking Toronto too? No, they won't. What's Toronto done? Mississippi should be fine. I mean, don't forget, the only reason that the smaller states exist is because the larger states pay for them. I don't know what Mississippi will do without New York footing the bill. Oh, what? Someone's in. Oh. He's right on a zombie. How did a zombie not kill him? There we go. Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to push up more. Damn, my freeze was just out of reach as well. That was unfortunate. You want to play the MLB and NBA, but when the time comes to show up, you want to be out the door. That's not fair, bro. Who said any one of us care about that? Ooh, this was a good play from the Azami. Feet. I was gonna say, you made this whole play and he's just staring at the feet. Let's see. Radiation range of a nuclear bomb. Let's find out.
Ben Demos.
Yeah, Ben Davis, guys. Good boys.
Oh. Even a 100 kiloton bomb only goes 8 miles. Canada's fine. Canada will be fine. All I've ever heard was that the like blast wave and sound will go like 100 kilometers, but that won't hurt you. I guess like the shock wave. I've seen it'll like break windows, but that's about it. And seeing as how New York is like 1,000 kilometers from me, what would be the biggest city closest to me? Probably Detroit, which would still be like 600 kilometers. I think we'll be fine. Also remember we talked about this before and people were like, don't worry, the US is the best military in the world and they'll protect us from the ICBMs. And I'm like, I don't think you realize what would actually happen. Shockwave will fuck it more if you're close to the explosion. Well, I mean, the thing is what we're saying is that we're not. Canada's fine. How did that just bug out? He just thermited on top of a mute jammer, which is supposed to stop his thermite charge. Is the game okay? I'm so confused. I'm not blind, right? Like the mute jammer was there, right? They didn't EMP it, they didn't shoot it, they didn't frag it. I'm truly at a loss as to how he actually got that thermite charge to go off. Gamer for life, not familiar with Flash, but that's okay. I think hit rate issues have been more dominant this season. Not really. I haven't really noticed anything more than usual. Uh-oh. You didn't put it down, bro. What is going on? What am I watching? He's almost out of ammo. He's out of ammo. Oh, he's not. Oh my god. And he only won because he glitched, or like the knife glitched through the shield. This is better than Pro League. So first, the thermite charge works on a mute jammer, which it's not supposed to be able to do. It just glitched right through. Second, He knifes right through the class shield. What the fuck? Maybe the game is broken. Did they put the mute jammer above the... or the thermite charge above the mute radius? No, those two mutes would block the entire wall, and the only way to get it off would be to repel, and you can't repel there. Like a lot of people still think her electricity still does damage. I wonder if... or... teammate didn't play a long time ago. Seems like just overall a new player. I think they just broken a poop hole.
They're in this hallway down 4.
Oh, I did forget to update the title. Great, you're right. Not my fault the game decided to magically work after an hour in queue. A Romy enthusiast. Oh. I think they killed the only person that was back here. Seeing me play Cav. Unfortunately, I'm not doing anything with Cav right now. No one's down here. I think one's on Spiral, dead. Somehow Bandit killed someone while yinged. Didn't even see anyone. Let me update the title. Alright, time to do something. I'm 2 and 5. This is unacceptable. I'll try lying through admin. I wouldn't be opposed to that, Gert, but I feel like that also probably... I don't know. I feel like that's almost too much information. Counter-Strike, it makes sense for that because there's very few, you know, interactions in that game, and like the game's very plain in terms of, you know, it's not like overly convoluted. In Siege, there's already so much information, so much things you gotta know. Like, imagine having to pay attention to that or like looking at that on top of everything else. Going negative, but I'm just cosplaying as you playing Deadlock. What's that person doing?
I just love Dex
Think we get some copper. Oh, that's my teammate. Oh. Where is he in here? Bro. I just looked there and he wasn't there.
Legion's knocked. There's a guy in this corner on B side.
Oh. I was gonna say my team has an angle on that. Oh, they were just staring at him. Bro, I literally could see Capital in the kill cam just staring at him. Capital was on the desk and he wasn't looking at him. I hate it here. I was like, I didn't even look there because I was like, it's impossible for him to be there based off my teammate's position. Teammate didn't care. I didn't randomly the desk when you were unsure about Bandit. I knew Bandit wasn't under the desk, but I think he was just... I think he had just walked to the desk in that 1 second that I went on my drone. Fuck, I'm going to Rooney. I'm not doing shit. Because, like, I had just looked at that desk. I get on drone and he's sitting on that desk. Like, he had to have just walked there. Time to spawn P because I can't do anything else this game. I feel like it's just been today. Today I've just been doing so shit. Maybe it will be a short stream. Maybe I just need a bit of a break. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably get fucking fried here. Your team cook, bro. They were trying to carry your ass. I mean, they are carrying me, but I didn't expect to be fucking baited. Baited by the cap can again. I'm not having that. Not even seeing anyone. Where are they? Oh. Oh my, I just keep getting fried. I swear I hit him twice, but apparently not. Bro, I can't win a single gunfight.
Right side of Spiral.
Champ the Copper, episode 1. I have literally just been unable to do anything today. Every game I've gone negative. I got one clip, which was my Sense bank clip. I'm a little worried about my teammate's name being DMA though, but he's negative, so I think he'll be fine. I want to go back and see that thermite clip. What round was that? I think that was round 5 because attack 1. Let me see. Because, like, it makes no sense what happened. He thermited when there was a mute jammer on the wall. Oh, break he just took yesterday off. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been fiending for an extended break. I think I'm just like in general tired and I just want a break, like a mini vacation. Okay, so let's see what happened here. So Thermite walks all the way up, which by the way, I swear I never heard him put down the Thermite charge, but I think it's just because of the mute jammers being in the way. Okay, Thermite is literally in the mute jammer radius. You can see in the bottom right corner, it says he is currently jammed by a mute jammer. And he goes and puts the Thermite on the wall. And it just goes off. What? What is going on in this game? I think it's just broken. It wasn't frozen. It wasn't EMP'd. It just didn't work. Okay. Well. It might be just perfect. No, it wasn't. It just bugged. There was no other reasoning other than it bugged. Been doing that all season. Is that just a thing? I mean, I'm gonna boot up. I could play another game, or I could test this interaction. Or I could probably do both. Yeah. Booting up. Yeah, it's supposed to stop Thermite and Hibana. While we boot up, might as well do this. The one annoying thing is, for some reason, my handheld PC can't join if my main PC hosts, so I have to host on my handheld PC. Maybe it's a bug since they changed how the jammers work. I mean, as of like the beginning of the season, it was still working as intended, but Maybe with the first patch it broke it. I don't know. We'll find out. Game's booting up. All right. Boon. Would it be a conflict glitch? I don't think it would be in particular to that map, but here's what we'll do. I'll boot it up. We'll test it on the exact same spot with the exact same setup and see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll test on a different map. Are there any Deadlock players in chat? Ben literally won't stop playing Deadlock and is trying to get everyone to play Deadlock, and whenever we play anything else, he's like, how about we play Deadlock? He's obsessed. Which is funny because he was obsessed with it before, and then we all stopped playing, and he also stopped playing, and then now he suddenly picked it up again. Hey, Panic. Okay. I am making an online game. Let me just quickly join through invite. Just gonna hide the username real quick. Actually, it doesn't even matter. It's gonna be in the test. What am I doing? Okay, so we're on an online server. I'll go mute and thermite. I'll try to do the exact same wall setup and put down the thermite roughly in the same spot. I'll even take off all my skins because I don't think they had any skins on them. And we'll see how it goes. Stop playing because everyone else stopped playing. When does that ever stop you? Okay, so I think let me put up the footage first actually to make sure it's accurate. Okay, so one mute jammer, each mute jammer was like on the right side of the reinforcement. So one was here, and then one was here, which you can see with those two, the only place you could put a thermite charge that would explode would be up here. But there's no way of him getting one there. And then let me see exactly where thermite put the charge, and I'll put one down. Okay. See exactly where he put it. Okay, it's not working. The mute jammer is stopping it. So why did it work on that game? That's so weird. Here, I'll try moving it a little bit. Still doesn't work. Alright, last attempt. What? How did that work? There's a mute jammer there. What? We're testing this again. There's no way Siege is this broken, right? I have two theories on how this happened. We'll do it again, and I'll run to the other side so you guys can see it. And I'll show you what my theories are. The only thing I did slightly differently was that I put it in a very slightly different spot. Like I moved it over maybe 1 inch to the left. About right there. Not that I think the position of the mute jammers matters that much, but... Okay, let me run over. Play deadlock with us. I don't even dislike the game, I just don't want to learn it. Okay. Let me see if this is what happened last time. I put it as high as I could. And it worked. Yeah, that's it. Look, it's flashing. It means it's not jammed. But as you can tell, it is well within the jammer radius. I'm going to put down a new jammer here. Oh, now it's jammed. What? Okay, now let's try moving it down just a little bit. That's a lot. Okay, there, it's not working. There it is. So, if you just aim as high as you can with the thermite, it'll go through a mute jammer. It doesn't matter what mute jammer or where it is, anything like that. It just goes through it as long as you put it up high. Yeah, an inch really can make a difference. Damn. Let's just be thorough. I'll try 2 more spots to see. I'm even going to change where the mute jammers are. I'm going to put them right in the middle of each of these walls. He doesn't need to reinforce it. It's called consistency and having the exact same test every time. If you do change one thing, it could fuck it all up. Works there as well. As soon as the light is red, it means I can activate it. So, let me just approve it, I guess. Yep. Still works there, even though there's a mute jammer on the other side. Alright, last test. Actually, well, I guess we gotta test it if it's on every map, right? Last test on this map, and then I'll go test it somewhere else. Probably gonna do it, but should I send it to the team? I'll probably send it to them. This is a little crazy for... I mean, luckily, like, this type of interaction will probably not happen too often because, let's be honest here, who uses mutes on walls? And how often are thermite and mute both up? But might as well send it in. Okay, thermite is within the mute jammer radius. Put it all the way at the top. Back up. Oh, it didn't work there. Let me make sure I was actually as high as I could be. Okay, so it looks like maybe on single walls it doesn't work. Yeah, it's not working. Let me touch something. If it actually has to do with there being 2 mute jammers, that'll be the craziest find of the year. Didn't work. Didn't work. Still didn't work. Okay. Let me try. I'll move the thermite again. Okay, doesn't work there. That's annoying because now I have to test other things. So what we have so far by process of elimination is it only works on basement double walls. But what we want to find out is if it works on double walls upstairs, on the first floor, second floor. If it works here, then it looks like it doesn't work on single walls. Then we can also test that. Okay, putting as high as I can. Huh. So it works on a double wall only. This is such a very specific bug. This is so weird. It works there too. Bro, what? And look, if I walk into it, I'm in a mute jammer radius. It only happens on double walls that are mute jammed. Let me try. Okay, let me try the single wall here. Okay, I have a mute jammer on this single wall. It doesn't work on a single wall. It only works on double walls. Why? Why does it not work on a single wall? This makes no sense. Someone in YouTube chat said maybe it has something to do with walls that you can rappel on, but this wall you can't rappel on, and it still doesn't work, so that's so weird. One more test. If it works here, I'll actually be fucking shocked. Yeah, we'll put it there. It's not working. I'll try putting it to the side. Just like the other times. No. Okay. So it only works on double reinforced walls with a mute jammer, but on a single reinforced wall it doesn't work. Now the next test is, does it work on every map? We'll just go try a random map and see if it works there too. This is probably like the most intricate and specific bug that I have ever encountered. What would be a good wall? Ooh, we'll try this one. Oh, fuck. Should I try another map that's also... I'm going to try another remastered map. And then I might have to try a non-remastered map to see if it's consistent there too. This truly is the scientific method, as Ben said earlier. Literally Chalet Garage or Canal Top. That's funny. Those were literally the two maps that I'm trying to decide between. I was like, I was going to do Canal, and I was like, no, it's not remastered. I should wait. So I'm going to try Chalet. Yeah, I can swap the sides. I don't think that's going to change anything, but... You also need to test on another map after Chalet, because Chalet got the same wall type as Consulate. I don't think the garage wall is the same as their inside walls, though. And inside walls and garage walls were different. Okay, I need to go thermite. I'm going to go default skin. I don't think this affects it, but you never know. It's a scientific method, you know? Consistency. Do you think it'd be the same result using Ace? Ace counters mute. Ace doesn't get stopped by mute. No, it has nothing to do with the range with Ace. It is well within the mute jammer's range. I'm gonna do very similar thing. Mute jammer, 2 mute jammers on the rightish side of the wall. That's how we first found out about this. And then I go up, I put it as high as I can. Then I walk out of range. It's not working. Interesting. Is it just consulate? There's no way. Oh, that one worked. Yeah, it's well within the meat jammer range. That one didn't work. Okay, let me make sure the mute jammer range is not just slightly out of the way here. I had to put the mute jammer like right here. That should be within the range. I'm just gonna put down another mute jammer. Okay, that one blocked it. I don't think that's within the range. Or it's not within the range. Okay. I picked up the mute jammer and I put it back down on the exact same spot and it stopped it this time. I'll leave the mute jammer there. I'm going to pick this up and put it back down the exact same spot. Now it doesn't work. So picking up the mute jammer and putting it back down fixed it. That's so weird. What? Yeah. Let's try a different wall. Try library walls. Chat keeps asking me to test other things. Chat, we need a consistency on this first before I test anything else. Okay, so just so people see, mute jammers are both right here in the middle. I'm going to try putting it as high as I can on the far right. Doesn't work. That doesn't work. If I go as far left as I can. That one works. And it's right on the other side of the mute jammer. What is going on? So it's a super, or not super inconsistent. It's fairly consistent on Consulate, but on Chalet, it's inconsistent. But it works there for some reason. And it's not that it's outside the range of the mute jammer. Okay. I'm going to pick up the mute jammer. I'm not going to move my joystick at all. I'm going to pick up the mute jammer. Fuck, I got to aim down, though. Deploy it. Now it doesn't work. So now that I picked it up and put it back down, it re-jammed it. Let me see if this side works. Wait, okay. Hold on, did I figure it out? And I'm gonna pick up this jammer on the left side. and put it right back down. And now it's going to jam it. And watch, if I redo it on the right side, it won't work, or it shouldn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. But if I now do it on the left side, it's going to work. So, I think the first jammer is being blocked by the second jammer. Because whenever I put it on the opposite wall, the second jammer doesn't work. But the thing is, the second jammer only doesn't work if it's super high up. Because if I put it low here, it's going to get jammed. But then if I take it off and put it high again, it'll work this time. Oh, it won't. Okay. What? Now I'm confused. I thought I found some consistency and then it just broke. Nope, doesn't work. I lost it. I lost the magic touch. If it works on this wall now, I'm going to be really confused. It doesn't. I don't understand. I know people give Ubisoft a really hard time about bugs like this because they're like, Ubisoft, fix your game. It's so easy. But like, I'm trying my hardest to test the consistency of this bug and I cannot for the life of me figure it out. Like, this is so inconsistent. I'll try one more thing, which is going to be, I'll try it on Canal. Because Canal has different walls, and it's not a remastered map. Because I can't figure this out. I don't get it. Last test. Now the real question is, do I turn this into a video on YouTube? I'll have to find some way to make it entertaining. Night Heaven has great walls to try. Well, we've already done 2 remastered maps, so I'm trying to find a non-remastered map now, which Canal is one of the few. Alright, I honestly don't know what I would do for the video. It'd have to be like, I don't know, talking about how broken Siege can be, I guess. I'll definitely make it a short, but we've now done about 30 minutes of testing. Alright. Let's see what happens this time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Panic. I'll try to do something like that. I don't know if I have many clips of the game bugging out to make it a themed video, but we'll see. Alright. I put the mute jammer down on Thermite's right wall first, and the second one on the left wall. It did not work. but it worked there. I don't understand how. So it's right there. Mute jammer's here. Mute jammer radius goes like that. Actually, it goes like all the way up there. Let me try picking up the left one, putting it back down, and then swapping sides. Now this, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. So now this one's the older one. Didn't work. Now it worked. I don't get it. I don't understand. Sometimes it's based off the oldest jammer. The oldest jammer, I guess, gets jammed. Okay, actually, to be absolutely thorough, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna put the mute jammers to cover each wall, but I'm gonna give the mute jammers no overlap. So I'm putting one mute jammer all the way in this corner, and then one mute jammer all the way in this corner. So now they don't reach each other, okay? If it doesn't work at all, then it has to do with overlapping mute jammers. Okay, that one, it worked as intended. That one didn't. And that was the newer one. The one consistency that we've somewhat had is that the older mute jammer doesn't work, but that was the most recent mute jammer I put down, and that one works. And they're not, the mute jammers aren't overlapping. There's no interaction between the two of them, but it works on the right one. I don't understand. It has to be that the radius is wrong. I don't think so. Because if it was the radius, then this would work over here, but it's only working on one mute jammer and not the other. If it was the radius, it would do this for both of them. It would be able to work on both of them. Is it the one side that's been more consistent over the other? I guess left side has been more consistent. But then it became inconsistent on Chalet. I don't know. So, the next time you guys complain about Ubisoft not fixing a bug in the game, just think about how minuscule this is, and think about how hard it would be to test this on every map, every wall, every gadget interaction with it. It doesn't work. Because, like, the mute jammer, that is well within the range. And watch. Here's the weird part. If I put down another mute jammer further from the wall, but behind this mute jammer, now the thermite charge will be blocked. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So the third jammer works. It's on the exact same position, just slightly further back, and it blocks it. It actually is more likely to not block it because that mute jammer is farther away. But somehow, the one that's closer doesn't block it. The one that's farther does. I'm going to pick up the farther mute jammer. And now it works again. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And yeah, it also only happens on double walls, which makes this an even weirder bug. I don't understand it. I'll be the first to say it. I know I've already told you guys to think this, but I'm sorry, Ubisoft, for anything I've ever said about fixing bugs in this game. I have tried for 30 minutes to deduce how this bug consistently works, and I can't figure it out. So I can't imagine how fucking hard this must be to do yourself when bugs just make no sense. And like, finding the bug is one thing, but you need to find the pattern on how it happens every single time. Because like, I can tell them, hey, on a double reinforced wall, when there's 2 mute jammers, for some reason the thermite charge can go off when it's placed at the highest height on one of the 2 walls. But it's not consistent, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know how to describe it and tell them. So how would they even fix it if they can't even consistently recreate it? They can do it better because they have logs and everything, but the logs are going to show what we already see for the most part. Like, I don't think there's anything the logs would show here that would be like, oh yeah, the 3rd mute jammer blocks this, but the 2nd one doesn't. Like, that, it just doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's based on the time that the mute jammer gets down. No, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I truly don't know how to fix this, and like, just to prove for everyone who's just joining late, like, it works. It actually works. It's not just a light. It actually breaches, and the mute jammer was right here. So I don't get it. Because like on a rappel wall, it's pretty normal. So like, let's say this is your normal thermite charge. It doesn't work because it's within the mute jammer range. But it's pretty normal that on a rappel wall, you can rappel all the way to the top and maybe get the thermite charge to go off, as long as the mute jammer's not directly below it. This is normal. But to have it get stuck on the wall, like down here, or not to not get stuck, just doesn't make sense. Oh. I'll hand this off to Ubisoft, and hopefully they can figure it out, because I sure as hell can't. Or maybe if I turn this into a video, maybe someone in the comments can figure this out. Whoever figures it out, give them a crisp $5 bill. Because you'll need a lot more patience than what I have. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of patience. God damn. Alright. We've tested everything we can. It's in Ubisoft's hands now. $5 Canadian or US? We can make it US. I don't think that's going to change much. While I was testing that, thanks for a sub from Black Death. I missed that one. I think I'll make that like Monday or Tuesday's video. I was going to make a Super Battle Golf video for Monday, but I don't know if people want to see that. Is it just Thermite or all hard breach devices? I mean, only Hibana gets countered by mute on top of Thermite, so we'd have to test Hibana, but Hibana, you can't like pick up and put down, so you can't really test. I'm not going to do a million tests like that. That'd be fucking awful. Alright. Chat. That's going to be it for stream today. That went longer than I expected because I was going to just do one more match and then move on, but we just did like 40 minutes of testing there. So for tomorrow's stream, I'll probably also do like a normal time stream, which is like 12 to 3, just a 3-hour stream, super short. And then once Pro League is over, I'll go back to trying to do longer streams as well. And I think, I don't want to be speaking early on this, but Thursday we might have something special for stream. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Okay? Well, that's going to be it. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys enjoyed that little scientific experiment at the end. Hopefully I didn't melt your brains as much as mine got melted. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow for a little short stream or normal stream, okay? Bye.